Okay, trying to keep my videos in 10-minute increments here, or thereabouts. So all I've done again in the previous video was make this page and make a master page so that I can make all my pages look like this background here without having to redo these pages over and over and over again. So we're going to make the Lucky Me catalog, and to do that, what I want is a presentation, and I want a blank presentation. It's a composition. So I'm going to drag that over here. Now, I'm going to make a few stylistic changes to this because I don't like it. I do like the pages. I like the multiple pages. And I actually know that my Lucky Me catalog has 10 pages plus the cover. So I'm going to go ahead and make those. This area you have to think of as like your stage for whatever your content is. Because you'll notice I can select just this caption and I can delete it, but my gray background is still there. And then I can delete this little like lotus flower. And I want to do the same thing. If I just delete this whole thing, number 2, page 2 is completely gone. Same thing with page 1. And now I've deleted the whole thing, so I'm going to undo that. If I just select page 1 here and delete that, page 1 is gone. Page 3 is also gone. So now I just have the blanky blanks, but I find the easiest way to clear these, because I like the numbers on them, is to go ahead and just delete the placeholders here. But the placeholders are great for showing you like the types of things that you could do. All right, so now we have clear. So the next thing I'm going to do is make sure that my box here is actually 775 by 775, because that's how big my my pages are. And now you'll notice I've lost my navigation. So all I'm going to do, Command Z is your friend. So I'm going to move my my background out of the way, select all of these page. Oh, it selected everything. I'll move them a little bit further. And now my stage area can come in here. So it's going to be right there. Really, I want it to kind of be halfway in the middle or look pleasing like it's in the middle. Now I can come back and grab these triggers. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm going to need 2 more. Line them up with the bottom. Okay, now we're going to save the site because I've got a good thing here. If I want next, previous, and next, this little blue arrow up here gives me my options for my slows. So show target on click, transition speed, I can actually go ahead and make that about 3 seconds. If they actually click on it, it'll stop changing. No, not 23 seconds, just 3 seconds. There we go. It'll autoplay. I can enable swipe. I want previous and close. And now I'm good with my composition options. Now, obviously, I don't want previous and close to be actually on the page. So what I can do, Command Z, when I accidentally click on the wrong thing, is I can select this and move it out here. And those are pretty darn small. I mean, no one's going to really like click on that. So what I will go ahead and do, and I like to do, is make them about 50 wide and about 200 tall. And I'll do the same for this one, 50 wide, 200 tall. You can use your X and your Y coordinates up here to make sure they're lined up too. Like my Y is 436 on that one. My Y is 436 on that one. So I know that the top edges of these two objects are aligned. Now this label, same kind of thing. We're going to go ahead and make it 50 and 100. Same thing here, 50 and 100. And now what I'm going to do is actually change the font size of that little like arrow. we'll go to 72. Same thing here, 72. Now the last thing I'm going to do is I don't want to see these boxes. So when I select the box, I'm going to come to this fill and tell it I want it to be invisible, and I'm going to come to the stroke and tell it I want it to be invisible because I don't want to see the box. And now this, we'll go ahead and make the text of it white. You have to select it. Perfect. So do the same over here. This box, I don't want to see you. I don't want to see your fill. Oops. And I'm going to move, no. I don't know that they're really big enough with the elements that I have on the page. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm just going to eyeball this one and make it as big as I want it to be. Same thing with this label here. And then I think I'm going to make that one 150. All right. So now all I have to do is copy my dimensions here. This page, this little box is now 83 by 210. So if I go here, 83 by 210, and then highlight my, I think that's a better scale for the page so that people can actually see them. And then if I want to add, no, can't add a shadow. What you could do is make your arrows in a shadow and then actually place them in the text box, and that would be the trigger. Because this is the trigger and then the label's just the picture. So I mean, you could use a custom picture if you wanted to. But I think I've got my arrows good. I think people can see them, no problems. All right, next up I'll show you how to put your pictures into these actual container boxes.